Good morning, students. Today we shall discuss questions. So, in English grammar describe three major types of questions. First is yes no questions. Second is WH questions and third is alternative questions. So, first type, the reply to these questions is yes or no. Have you had lunch? Is there a lizard in the kitchen? The questions that have only reply of yes or no. Second is WH questions. These questions are formed using questions words like what, why, when, who, where. So the reply to them is not only simple yes or no, but one from an open range of responses like why can't you write down the instructions? Answer is because I don't have time. So how do you open this? Answer is by burning the knob in the anti-clockwise direction. So, where is Nitya's house? It's in Leh Park. So, these types of questions comes under WH questions. Next is alternative questions. The reply to alternative questions is one of the options given by the question itself. Would you like to watch TV or chat online? So, the reply to the alternative question is one of the option given by question itself, like TV or chat in the first sentence. So next is yes no question. We will read yes no questions in detail. These are usually found by placing the verb before the subject, like are your hands wet? Was Ricardo playing football? Is Hussein a painter? Should people protect trees? So these type of questions comes under yes no questions, like the questions which are formed by placing the verb before the subject. Here, was Ricardo playing football? Are your hands wet? So these are examples of yes no questions. When there is a helping verb in the statement, its questions form will have this structure. Now see, helping verb plus subject plus main verb plus other parts of predicate. See, can Alicia sing well? See example of helping verb, subject, main verb plus other parts of predicate. Next is when there is no helping verb in the statement, as in the sentences in the simple present or simple past, we will need to supply do, does or did as shown in the table below. Let's read. Making questions in the simple present and simple past tenses, singular subject. In simple past, in simple present, does subject plus base form of verb plus other parts of predicate. Now there is one example of this structure. Does Suraj make tea? The sentence always start with does. Does Suraj, here is subject, base form of verb is make and other parts of predicate is tea. Next is in plural subject, see do subject plus base form of verb plus other parts of predicate. See, do Suraj and Sandhya make tea? This is example of plural subject. Here is one difference between singular and plural. In simple present, we use does in singular subject and in plural we will use do. Now, next is in simple past we will use did. Did plus subject plus base form of verb plus other parts of predicate. See example, did Suraj make tea? Did I fall asleep? These are examples of simple past. Other yes no questions. Tag questions and declarative questions have the nature of yes no questions. See, Here we will read the difference between tag questions and declarative questions. Tag question is short question added after a statement. A tag question expect an agreeing reply from the hearer. Example, Monica is a beautician, isn't she? Reply, yes. So, next is a declarative question is statement that is spoken like a question with rising tone at the end. See, Dad is at home. You have got some money. So these